Have you ever seen anyone wear a paper bag over their head? You might see something like this at a sporting event. Usually when you see a sports fan with a bag over their head, that's their way of communicating that they are ashamed of their team. Maybe their team has been so bad for so long that they can't bring themselves to publicly admit that they are a fan of their team. Have there been times when you put a paper bag over your faith? What I mean by that is this. Have there ever been times when you were ashamed to be a Christian? I'm sure we've all had times when we felt that way. Maybe it was because someone at school made fun of us for being a Christian. Maybe it was because Christianity was being made fun of by the media or Hollywood. Maybe it was because someone questioned you on your faith and you didn't have a good answer to give them. The unfortunate reality is that we live in a sinful world that is hostile to God, His Word, and His followers. But let's remember why we as Christians have no reason to be ashamed of our Christian faith. Romans 1 verse 16 tells us, "For I am not ashamed of the gospel, because it is the power of God for the salvation of everyone who believes." Despite our sinfulness, God is not ashamed of us. He has every right to be ashamed of us because of how sinful and disobedient we are, but He's not. For those who have clung to faith in God, Scripture says this, "Therefore God is not ashamed to be called their God, for He has prepared a city for them." Dear friends, even though God has every reason to be ashamed of us, He isn't. That's why God has given you His Word, so that you would come to faith, believe in Him, be rescued from hell, and enjoy the rest of eternity in perfect heavenly bliss. God is the source of our salvation, and we learn about our saving, loving, and gracious God in His Word. So dear friends, let us not be ashamed of God. Let us not be ashamed of His gospel, because after all, God is not ashamed of us. If this devotion has been a blessing to you, then please like and share with others. God's blessings to you all.